Now from the shore of the Allegheny River, there's a beautiful look at PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Number 51 will be on the mound for the Buccos. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, this will be his second start of the season. In his first start, he already got himself...
To first. Belt has it. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Into the box now, Colton Wong. He'll get to take his first cuts here. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Eric, we look at this Pirate ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
And that last loss was one of those games that you hate to lose. It really could have gone either way, but for our sake, I hope we get another close game like that here.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Harrison has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third,
Matt Carpenter gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a ball skied in the air near the line, back behind first. No problem over there for the baby giraffe Belt, and that ends the... Carlos Martinez is on the mound for the Cardinals. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, last year he had an ERA of about 3.5. Very consistent, and really he kept his ball club in the game every time he took the mound.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Steve, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, they're facing a guy today that throws a lot of strikes, so you're going to have to be aggressive early in the count, but get the ball up in the zone. Shorten up a little bit, put the ball in play.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away. And with a quick breather here, a look at the defense for the St. Louis Cardinals. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, Matt Carpenter can play a number of positions. He played second, third base. For me, he's better suited at third base. Very sure-handed. He's got a good enough arm to play over there. And I think he's a bit more comfortable at that position.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Randall Grichuk makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And boy, this is exactly how you want your leadoff hitter to approach an at-bat. You know, he's showing a lot of patience, and it's worked out so far.
Belted high in the air out to left. Marte going back, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Well, you figure it's only a matter of time till this guy gets going. That's his first home run here on the season, and you can bet it ain't going to be his last.
Matt Adams will dig in now, and as you can see, he's well over 300 here to start this new campaign. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2.
You talk about tying a guy up. My goodness.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Pulled toward right center field. Meadows giving chase. Makes the play, 1 away. Stephen Piscotty digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Dribbled up the line. Barehanded by Gung. Got him.
No way. That was awesome.
Batting 7. The catcher,
Jared Saltalamacchia will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Gung is there for it, and that retires the side. But the Cards are on the board first thanks to this solo blast. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. Jung-Ho Kang will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, pitching like this deserves another look through as we check out the last 4 batters on show track. Here he was striking out the side the previous inning, and he starts things off here with another one. That's 4 in a row now.
Stepping in now, Francisco Cervelli. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
And he's feeling it out there now. I mean, that is 5 straight guys that he struck out now. His defenders may as well come on into the dugout and take a break because they're not even needed out there now.
Standing in now, Gregory Polanco. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Well, kind of strangely, Holiday has a bit of a reputation for rewarding the high strike. And that can really upset the hitters sometimes because the pitcher isn't usually trying to throw it there. So we'll see if any of that shows up.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count.
Hit him to bite on that pitch, but it was way out of the zone. It didn't even tempt him.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Nothing across here. Espinoza is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Belt, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Batting 9th.
Into the box, Carlos Martinez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. Right down the middle if you wanted to.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Sierra will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Second baseman
Colton Wong stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Line toward right center. In there, a base hit. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they... Josh Harrison will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Grichuk on the move, and that's the first out of the inning.
batting 8.
Kevin Newman will get his first opportunity now, and you can see that average pushing up near 350 to start things out. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
Number 51 will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Boy, that's pretty.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They trail this one 1-0. Matt Carpenter will dig in, a Silver Slugger winner in the National League a season ago. Hard liner toward short, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Center fielder
Rendell Grichuk stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Stephen Piscotty stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. There goes the runner. Pitch inside the throw, and he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get it. Starling Marte will stand in to begin their half of the 4th, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ball game.
And still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Our next telecast comes your way tomorrow afternoon in high definition as these 2 teams wrap up this 3-game set. And you get a look there at the expected starters for tomorrow's contest. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Grichuk waits on it. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman
Brandon Belt digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Not turned loose there. I thought that he might be swinging with 2 away, but apparently not.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in Stephen Piscotty heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. And the pitch on 2-1. Hot shot to third. Gung's got it, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The catcher, number 39.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in Jared Saltalamacchia. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 325 sign down the line. Around first, heading for second now. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Well, this ball is rifled down that left field line. It wasn't fair by much. You'll see it just to the right of the chalk, and he's going to hustle himself up to second with a hard hit double.
Into the box now, Danny Espinoza. And the count will be full. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The pitcher,
Carlos Martinez comes forward to swing the bat, but he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach it here with 1 away.
Yeah, and it's not automatic, but the usual thought right here is to stay out of the double play and get those 2 guys into scoring position.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, and he misses the bunt attempt, so it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, that's just not really good form right there. He's just kind of jabbing at that thing.
Now the double steal is on here. Bunt sign still on with 2 strikes as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
now batting.
Sierra will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Jung Ho Gong will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Still 2-2. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Oh, you talk about being comfortable at the plate. That's the way he's feeling it right now. 9 straight games with that base hit now.
Gregory Polanco will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Trying to hold the lead. Too high, ball 3.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Striding into the box, Josh Harrison. He flew out in his last at-bat. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner, 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hit down the line at first. Adams has got it. He'll go to the bag for one, but one's all they get as the run scores.
The batter, number 13.
Kevin Newman is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Well, this is turning into a real dogfight now.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Grichuk is in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Colton Wong will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Matt Carpenter will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips.
Well, 0 for 2, but he's taken some decent hacks. Could see a better result in this at-bat.
Pitch inside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Boy, I think he's pretty lucky to get in there safely on this play. It's a decent jump, but I think a good throw might nail him down there. Instead, you see it's wide of the mark, off to the shortstop side of the base, and he's able to beat that tag to get in safely.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Rendell Grichuk will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. It's high, but a fine job to come down with it at third, and he's out stealing third base. Line drive to left, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Matt Adams will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. One and one, here it is. Slapped hard the opposite way. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire. Number 51 gets the call to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th inning. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Starling Marte ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, not only is that 10 strikeouts now, but I'll tell you what, we've still got a few innings to go here. If he keeps throwing the way he is, he can make that number really interesting by the time this one's through.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting, first baseman.
And Belt will lay off ball 4 as he's able to reach on the base on balls. Jung Ho Kang strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. On to the back third. Stephen Piscotty will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and
Very even game through 6 innings.
And don't quite know what was going on there, but he's into first base safely.
The catcher, number 39.
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Guerra will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, and is the tide turning here? I think that's the real question at this point. It's a perfect start to the inning. You get the tying run up to second base. The go-ahead run is on first base as well. Still nobody out. And a decision looming here whether to bunt these guys up or try and roll the dice a little bit on this next guy and see if he can keep the rally going.
Lees will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. And a bunt attempt here with 2 strikes that'll get foul, so he'll become out number 1. Jed Jerko will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 23, Jed Jerko.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here comes the payoff pitch. Hit hard to short. Scooped up. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Number 38.
So striding in, Sierra, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Back up the middle, that will get through into center field, a base hit. 1 run scored, but it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. Digging in now, Colton Wong. He drew a walk his first time up. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. Matt Carpenter will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. He could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Randall Grichuk stands in, the 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change, 1 and 2. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt, and he is out at the... Leading off the inning, Francisco Cervelli, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Fernando Abad will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7.
Number 58.
Leading off the inning, Francisco Cervelli, and they'll need him to get something going here. This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. And gone! He tucked it just inside the foul pole to tie the game. So a solo shot down the line in left, and the Pirates have come back to tie the game at 3. Wong has it, throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Second baseman
Josh Harrison will try it again, 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Grichuk sprinting after it. He makes the play, really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
Into the box, Kevin Newman hit to short. Espinosa's up with it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. But the Pirates are able to draw level on this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Pedro Chavez will be summoned from the bullpen now, so he'll take over to start inning number 8. Matt Adams will stand in, and it's a bullpen game now. Both starters out as we begin inning number 8.
Yeah, both starters are out, and since we're tied, both starters not going to be involved in the decision.
Now batting,
Stephen Piscotty gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Here's the 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And coming up, the switch-hitting backstop, Jared Saltalamacchia. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
now batting, shortstop, Danny Espinosa.
And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Brandon Barnes will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. 3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Oh, high. Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and it's now 6-3.
This is a classic example of losing your composure after a bad call. Now, he's still teed off about that last pitch, so he doesn't concentrate on his location, and this is going to make him even madder now.
Neftali Feliz will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Neftali Feliz.
Michael Ullman will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. 3 runs already home here. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2. To short, hit hard. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sierra. And he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. And here's a ball hit in the air. Long run, but he tracks this one down out there for the 2nd out. Nice play. Colton Wong steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Feliz is ready with the 1-1 pitch. That's popped up now towards short right field. Harrison onto the grass, and that's the 3rd out. But the Cards strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Pirates 3. Harrison Bayer will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Harold Ramirez will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the eighth.
Number 3, Brandon Barnes.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Mike Lee will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Wong is there. Throw on to first in time, one away. Starling Marte will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Mike Moustakas has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman. Line to the right side. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Austin Meadows will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
But this will be off that big scoreboard down there. Around third is Marte heading home. And the run will score all the way from first. Now a 6-4 ball game. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Brandon Belt. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only one.
You know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about being the big hero. The key here, though, is just keep it simple. See the ball, hit the ball. Usually the best results come with that mindset.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Sierra is after it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But the Pirates get a run here on the RBI double. Ninth. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from Pittsburgh, PA. Ninth inning about to start in this one. Greg Holland will come on now to start the ninth inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the ninth. Holland pauses. Here's the 2-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the ninth.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Rendell Grichuk steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. 0-2, here it comes. Fouled straight back. Harrison Bayer will bat here. No official at bat, but he's scored a run thus far.
Yeah, but he has found a way to contribute, and that's what really matters.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
First and second here with nobody out. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Digging in, Stephen Piscotty. He'll look to bounce back after striking out. We'll move ahead in this one and pick up the action in the bottom of inning number 9. Bullet back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Gregory Polanco will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. Josh Harrison will stand in now. And, hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty is there, one away. And he is in there. Now in the box, Kevin Newman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. And the pitch bounces off his glove, and that could be a run. And he's safe. Josh Bell will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including...